Um, you were talking about how some folks may be motivated to not have children by, say, the environment or the economic costs. But I remember when I met my now wife, we were both having a conversation about how when we were both really young, we just knew we didn't want to have children. Like it wasn't some like ideological thing. And I had a good childhood. I just knew like around third or fourth grade, I didn't want to be a parent, and it stuck with me for life. But I had a best friend and my mother who both claimed the opposite. Both since they were really young, they knew they wanted children. So, did you get any sort of sense of kind of the diversity of reasons why people end up as dinks? Is it something just ingrained, no desire to have children? Is there larger like ideological goals or environmental concerns? What was sort of some of the reasonings that you came across?
I mean, there are all sorts of reasons why people might not have children. That it might be a choice, it might not be a choice, and that's not really anyone else's business. But even if it isn't a choice, that doesn't mean that people are necessarily distraught and upset and bitter and angry about it. It could just be like, oh, fine, like I'll just spend my time doing other things that I enjoy. It doesn't have to be this great existential tragedy. There's also so many reasons why people choose not to, which is that, as you said, the environment. The worst thing you can possibly do for the environment is have a child, because that's the whole other person who will consume and produce and discard. And unless your child is the one to solve the climate crisis, it's going to be bad for the environment to have a child. I'm not saying no one should have children. I'm not an anti-natalist, which is something that some people on the internet have accused me of. Uh, I think if people want to have children, brilliant. It's very rewarding and life-affirming, and it's hard work. But from what I see with my friends who have children, who are very sweet and nice, and uh, it brings a lot of joy into their lives, and that's great. But also, other lifestyles are available, and they're both valid. That there isn't just one way to live your life. And other reasons not to have children, time. You can spend your time doing what you like. You can go traveling. You can write books. You can whatever people do, kind of go axe throwing competitions. Really, whatever you want to do. If you have kids, that's out of the window. There was a tweet I saw that was a parent said, people who don't have kids don't realize how much free time they have. And someone replied, yes, we do. That's why we don't have kids. So I think a lot of people go into parenthood without really thinking it through. And then they're like, oh, this is a lot more hard work than I thought I was getting myself in for. And I think it's just good for people to think everything through before they commit to a lifetime of responsibilities.
Hey Detoxers! Thanks for tuning in. You can find Disinfo Detox on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. Every click helps grow the community and keeps those tech overlords happy. Detox complete.